Rev up your engines! It's time for the Scotty Kilmer channel. Today I'm going to show you how to touch up paint chips and scratches on your vehicle. I just went to Amazon and this paintscratch.com company was there. For 20-something bucks they had a little kit for fixing them, and it works quite well. And all you need to do is go to your identification number, and it's got the color and trim right on it. As it says right here, the color trim is 751-FA10. And the kit comes with the paint, an automatic clear coat to clear coat it when you're done, and some lacquer thinner if you're going to spray it on with spray. We're just going to use the little brushes inside here. We're not going to spray it, but if you want a professional job, you can spray it on. Now, I do have an airbrush kit that I could use for it, but really, this is a 20-year-old pickup truck I'm giving to my son. It's got a lot of scratches and stuff. I'm just showing you how you can get rid of the big ones and make them look decent. But if you want to do a really good job, you can get these airbrush kits for 50, 60 bucks online, and they do a real good job spray painting small areas. For this demonstration, we're going to do a spot right here where it's starting to rust through behind the cab. And we'll start with a little 400 grit sandpaper and sand the rust off. Then once it's shiny, you wipe it off and put a little primer on it. I like this Rust-Oleum primer because it's a really good primer. It seals the rust off. You notice the edge still has a tiny bit of rust, but this will seal that perfectly. Then we just get a little bit of the rust primer and paint it on. And now comes the real boring part. You gotta wait for the primer to dry. So you gotta wait an hour or two. Then once the paint is dried for the primer, you get the little brush out of the can and paint it on very carefully. Just glide it on until you have it covered. And yeah, I know people are going to say, what a sloppy job. Okay, I'm not a painter. Somebody with a steadier hand could paint it better. If I wanted to do a perfect job, I would have used my airbrush machine, and I would have airbrushed it on over various layers. But heck, it's such an old truck, and it's going to my son. It's going to lie out in the snow most of the time, so as long as it's covered and it won't rust and it looks decent, that's good enough. But if you want to do a much better job just using the brush, after the paint dries the first time, you can use this cutting cream that comes with the kit, and you can buff it to make it smoother. Then you can paint it over again, and you can do that 4 or 5 times if you want. But I'm not going that far. And then for the finishing touch, you put the automotive clear coat that it comes to, so it'll shine like the rest of the paint. You brush it on nice and slowly. And again, if you want to do a perfect job, you can get the cutting cream that it came with, and you can buff off the clear coat, then you could paint it again and you could buff it off, or you could put clear coat in the little sprayer like I have and do an airbrush spray of the clear coat, and of course it'll be a little bit better then. But for me, heck, looks a lot better than the rusty spot that was there before. And remember, if you've got any car questions, just visit the Scotty Kilmer channel. And I'll answer them if I ever get tired of driving this Mustang.